Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Tarot by Melissa, and today's reading is going to be looking into what's ahead for you in your love life in the upcoming month of June. So we will be taking a look at the energies, events, situations of significance headed your way in love this upcoming month ahead. And we will be taking a look to see if there's any significant person coming through for you this month as well. So let's get into our disclaimers. First, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so some of the messages may apply quite specifically to you, other messages may not. If it doesn't apply or if it doesn't feel like it's fitting your situation, simply release it and let it go. If you did want to book a personal reading, all the details on how you could book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. Personal readings are always a great way to get a more specific and accurate read on your own personal situation. Also, bear in mind with these look ahead into the future type readings, energy is always shifting and changing, so the future is never set in stone. So keep in mind that if you're ever seeing anything predicted out for you in a reading that you don't like or that you don't feel excited about, all you have to do is switch up your actions, your thoughts, your energy, make different choices, and you can have the free will to manifest a totally new and different outcome for yourself. All right? So let's get into our pile selection. For today's video, we're working with 3 piles. For pile number 1, we are going to be working with this beautiful little Malachite. For pile number 2, we're working with black Moonstone. And for pile number 3, we're working with rose Quartz. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about this month ahead in love and what's ahead for you. Go ahead and select the crystal or the card that you feel the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that will take you to your selected reading. See you there. Hey pile 1, if you guys picked out Malachite, this is going to be your reading. So we're starting off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards, and then we're going to be working with the Mermaid Tarot today, among other decks, to get your full message. So, so starting us off, pile number 1, we've got dating, and then we have the Ice Queen. So this is super interesting. So I'm definitely seeing this month ahead for you. Okay. So this month ahead, I do see this group going out on dates. Okay. However, I think that the blockage or the issue here is going to be with your heart. You guys chose Malachite. Okay. Bright green, beautiful crystal. Malachite is a great crystal for helping to support opening up the heart chakra. And what I'm seeing here with this Ice Queen is an energy of being a little bit icy around the heart space, a little bit closed off to love. Maybe even, as the card says, being a bit discerning. Now, these are not bad things necessarily. It's a good thing to be discerning, but there is a quite icy energy coming through here of maybe feeling like we need to be a little bit cautious. Almost just even the way her back is turned to the dating energy is kind of interesting as well. So let's go right in. Let's get into this. Hold on. So let's take a look. Let's get some clarification, please, for pile 1. What's this situation in their love life this month? Some of you guys could be like newly out of a relationship. And this could be, where some of the hesitation is coming from. Let's see. What's happening in love for pile 1 in the month of June? The Moon card. Oh, I'm sorry, the High Priestess. Sorry. Okay. High Priestess. We have a 5 of Swords in reverse. And we have a Chariot card. We do have a King of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So we do have an energy of someone who is supportive, stable, secure. Someone who might be really into their work, or into the role of being a provider for some of you guys. And we do have a sun energy underneath of this. So I definitely feel for a lot of you that there is happiness and joy underneath it all in your love life this month. Happiness and joy coming from this person's perspective as well. I also think for some of you guys, if you've been feeling unclear about a specific person, I do feel with the sun card being here that clarity is coming this month. I feel you guys are starting off the month of June in a space of dating. Now, for some of you, this could be this King of Pentacles energy of like a stable, secure person in your life. For others of you, though, maybe you're just starting to get back out there and date someone new. With the High Priestess being here, I feel like you guys are in more of a observer's stance. Maybe feeling a little bit introverted, maybe feeling like you're just kind of leaning back and watching what this person is doing or what these people are doing that you're dating. And I think part of this might be a little bit of a fear of being completely open and vulnerable with the Ice Queen and with the Five of Swords in reverse here. Although I do think it's improving with the Five of Swords being in reverse. There's a very magical energy here with this High Priestess, right? This almost is giving me magician vibes in a sense, even though the Magician and the High Priestess are a little bit different. I feel like this group knows what they want. I'm called to say that you guys may have manifested this person into your life, whether subconsciously or consciously, although this feels more of like a conscious, I know what I'm doing, magic energy here. Now, it could be a specific person that you guys have manifested, whereas for others of you, maybe this is someone, just the characteristics of this type of King of Pentacles is what you've manifested in. That stable, secure provider energy in a partner. And I do see here with the Five of Swords in reverse that there is a desire to walk away from conflict if there has been any with this person. But for others of you, I'm getting an energy of like walking away from a losing battle in a sense with the Five of Swords. So it's a general reading. I know that I'm giving like a lot of different interpretations here because I'm getting some different storylines in this reading, but there is an energy of observing and watching while dating at the beginning of the month, and then starting to let down your guard a little bit, starting to be less afraid of being vulnerable or walking away from situations where we feel like we're not winning in a sense. By the end of the month with the Chariot card, there's kind of this drive and focus. I don't know if some of you guys are traveling or like really highly focused on something, but it's like the way that I'm seeing the progression here, it almost feels like you guys are moving away from this dating energy, moving away from this romance energy, and moving into this more icy energy. Maybe some of you guys find out mid-month something about the situation just doesn't feel right to you, or I don't know. And look, you guys, as I parted the deck, we have pay attention to the red flag. So there could be, I feel that there is something happening here at the ending of the month with the Five of Swords that could be potentially cooling you off with this situation. But let's continue. What's happening in love life for pile one this month in June? We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And we do have unrequited love at the bottom. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. There could be an energy of feeling like by ending of month that it's cooled off, right? Like maybe there's been some red flags. Maybe for you, my viewer, you've been feeling like you're not that into the situation for whatever reason. And this retreat energy, like I see that there is this energy of you spending one-on-one time with someone here, but then I see you retreating from this person and focusing on other things by the ending of the month. If we take a look at this card here too, it's almost like we've got a man and a woman here. The feminine is the one that almost looks a little bit like not into it, you know? And the masculine is here like trying to charm her, but she's kind of not into it, you know? She's kind of apathetic to the situation. Some of you guys might be feeling like this person isn't really like your type, or there's not enough chemistry or passion for you. Doesn't mean that this person is a bad person. I'm not necessarily getting that energy, but you're sort of watching and observing and leaning back, and there's an energy of the High Priestess as well, of really needing to listen to your intuition and listen to what your gut instincts are trying to tell you. Okay? And if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. What else does pile 1 need to know about their love life this month? Oh, wow. Look at this. We have the wolf instinct. That makes so much sense with the High Priestess, you guys. I definitely think that there are some sort of red flags or something that you are feeling in the beginning of this situation that is feeling a little off, right? And you're having to really trust into those gut instincts and trust into those animalistic instincts as well. I'm getting from this card with the wolf being here. For some of you, I'm actually getting a message here of caution too, like, meaning I feel somebody out there viewing this might be kind of like living alone or in a situation where they may be in sort of an isolated living situation or area, and it's important for you to remain vigilant as you're dating. And I feel that your instincts are very strong about like what's right and what's not right for you, and what's a red flag and what's not, and what you're into and what you're not. I'm getting a lot of nature-y energy with this group. Like, I feel like some of you all might live in like a rural area or an area that's very much like nature-oriented versus like, I don't know, suburbs or city-oriented. We also have the fog veiled. So there's something that you're searching for clarity on this month, which I think we were kind of getting with the Sun card coming up underneath of this King of Pentacles, right? Something about the situation feels a little bit off. Now, I think it's positive that we have a Five of Swords here, because the Five of Swords, and I mean, it's positive that it's here in reverse, because sometimes the Five of Swords is this energy where we're really like playing mind games, right? Which makes the situation a lot more confusing here. And I definitely see this desire to not play mind games and to find clarity with this situation, because your instincts are telling you something about it. And I think that we have this Ice Queen energy toward the end of the month because you guys are trying to see through the veil. You're trying to see the clarity through the fog. And I do think that by the end of the month, the light is starting to shine through the cracks here. The Chariot energy is really interesting because it's making me feel like you guys are like aggressively looking for the answer or aggressively moving away from the situation. There's just something about like, or maybe even something about distance too, because Chariot can indicate travel as well. So it seems like you guys are, in a nutshell this month, dating, whether a specific person or just in general. For most of you, I do feel it's a specific person. I feel like you guys are dating, but something about the situation feels unclear. And so I think the major theme for this group this month seems to be around following your intuition, listening to your gut instincts, and getting focused and getting to the bottom of what's confusing you about it. So let's look to see from this little Who deck, who is the most significant person in your love life this month. So for pile 1, who is the most significant person in pile 1's love life this month? Okay. So we have Capricorn energy, which is very interesting with this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, definitely coming through with this. Ambitious, responsible, independent. We also have pessimistic, condescending, and pretentious, which is interesting. So heavy earth energy coming through for this person. For pile 1, what else do they need to know about this person? Ooh, we have fleeting. So this could be a shorter lived situation here, but I don't feel like it's because it's like, I feel like it's you, my viewer, that's like pulling away from it because you're picking up on red flags or feeling like something isn't right for you. So something shorter lived for sure. And we also have masculine energy coming through. So this person is in their masculine energy. And we do have coming in as a partner or companion. So this is definitely somebody who's intending to date you. Someone in their masculine energy. But it seems like it might be something that's a bit shorter lived, which isn't always bad. You know, it's like my friend Erica says it's like doing research, right? Going out on a date or having a shorter term connection. It's like doing research to understand the things you want or don't want, or just to have an experience, you know? So pile one, definitely curious to hear how you feel like this resonates with your month ahead. So comment below and please let me know. And if you are not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next video. I'll see you there. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, if you guys chose the black moonstone crystal, this will be your love reading for the month of July. So let's jump right in. Ooh, so starting us right off, we have a triangle and we have gossip. Oh my goodness. This is tea. So, okay. So this month ahead in your love life, pile 2, it seems like you have a lot of people, a lot of characters coming through here. The triangle can sometimes be like a love triangle, where there's multiple people involved. This can be talking about, you having a choice to make as well about what partner you want to date, because you see how she's sort of here pondering, like, do I like this person or do I like this person? Right? So there's definitely an element of needing to make a choice, but it's interesting that we've got this keyword of crowded relationship, and then we have gossip as well, which is making me think that for some of you guys, there is sort of like an unwanted energy in the mix here in your love life. So someone is gossiping, or there's something too about like close, tight-knit community groups as well. So like people are talking about you or you're talking about them. There's stuff going through the grapevine, basically. So let's see. Let's go right into the tarot. So tell me a little bit more for pile 2's love life. What's the situation about for pile 2? We have a Queen of Swords. We have an Ace of Cups in reverse. And we have a Knight of Cups. And we do have a Tower reverse at the bottom, which is kind of interesting. So Tower reverse is giving this energy of averting disaster, like narrowly missing a Tower moment. The other thing I'm getting from this, though, is potentially for some of you an unwillingness to let, yeah, look, we have the World underneath of it, which is about completion. I think for some of you guys, this situation could be potentially at its breaking point if the right choice is not made, or if a choice in general is not made. And I do see with the Queen of Swords that you guys will be making a choice, but this situation is coming to a close. I feel with the World card being here at the bottom of the deck, or a cycle is coming to a close. So Queen of Swords is bringing in an energy of discernment. It's bringing in an energy of being like the BS detector. You know what I mean? Like Queen of Swords is super discerning. They're super clear in their thought and their communication, and they can spot red flags and when somebody's being dishonest from like a mile away, because I feel like you guys are quite experienced in love. You've been through many experiences in your love life that have made you stronger and wiser. Okay, so there's definitely this element of you guys knowing that it's time to make a choice about this situation. It's time to make a decision, or it's time to stand up for yourself. I'm getting that as well. Like if there's gossip going on here, if there's someone encroaching on your relationship or encroaching on your space, I do see with this Queen of Swords, you standing up for yourself and not allowing it. I definitely see with the Ace of Cups that after this conversation is had, this boundary is set, whatever the situation is, I definitely think there's going to be a little period of feeling a bit sad or dissatisfied or drained from the situation. Definitely drained is, I think, the right word here, because it seems like there's a lot of excessive energy of other people. And so it's like the Ace of Cups reverse is when we think that a situation had the potential to be this beautiful, lovely, romantic potential relationship for us, but now it's like we don't see it anymore. We don't feel it anymore. The situation is exhausting. It's draining to us. It's no longer potential. So I think that there's like a potential love that's no longer on the table anymore. And it could be because you guys choose somebody. You know, it could be because you have two choices and you choose not to go with a specific option. And it's interesting because by the ending of the month with the Knight of Cups, we have an offer of love coming in, which is very interesting. So it doesn't feel like you're necessarily like losing out on love through making this choice. It almost feels like you're gaining something or gaining love or romance in your life through making this choice. I want to take a look at this though, up close. You see though how he's kind of just staring into the cup. There is still a need for self-reflection on how you feel and how you want to express your feelings for this group. I'm also feeling like whoever this Knight of Cups energy is still in, like, whether it's you or this person, another person, the Knight of Cups, this Knight of Cups is giving me that this person, whoever it is still reflecting on their emotions and reflecting on how they feel, reflecting on the type of action that they want to take, okay? So the Knight of Cups is typically like an offer of love, right? Where somebody is showing us care, emotional expression. You know, they're saying really nice things to us. They could be offering to take us out on dates or making those romantic gestures. But I feel the action could be a little bit more subtle with this Knight because the person is still reflecting before they're acting. Does that make sense? And it could just have to do with whatever this small town, like gossip, third party energy is, that there's like a timeout needed here. So, goodness, pile 2. Let's continue. What else for pile number 2? In love this month, please. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. So I think that's this reflection energy could very much be related to you, my viewer, right? Because it definitely feels like you guys are having to really stand firm and make a choice about something or set down a really firm boundary at the beginning of the month of June, which is leading to a lost opportunity in love, but it feels like it's something that was needed. And I feel like you guys are in this reflection space at the end of the month because you're learning and deciding or aligning yourself rather to the type of partner that you want to call into your life. Because whatever this situation is, it's like a crowded relationship. There's too many other people involved, or there's too many people meddling. Something along those lines is going on here where this wasn't the right fit for you, okay? It was causing you to feel stressed. It's causing you to feel drained. It's not aligned with what your soulmate should be, right? And so I do feel this Nine of Cups intuitively is you, my viewer, like reflecting on your love life and how you express love and how you want to receive love and aligning yourself to what that is through your prayers, affirmations, visualizations, and reflections here. We also do have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So there's a need to release and let go of something here so that you can move into a new love. So let's continue. Pile 2. What else is happening in love for pile 2 this month? Ooh, very interesting. We have winter energy. You know what else is really cool is how the Queen of Swords is in this wintry scene, right? Like she's surrounded by snow. So reflection energy coming up. I think that's like the theme of your reading this month, pile number 2, especially with that reflection energy happening in the Knight of Cups, right? So something is dying off. Something is needing to be released. And, you know, winter energy is when hibernation mode happens, right? All of the leaves die down, the animals go into hibernation because it's a time of rest and reflection. And maybe we need to put this situation on ice so that we can reflect and understand the purpose of it, or protect our energy even. Because I feel like that's big for this group, is protecting your energy. Okay, we have ancestors coming up here. So this could be related to family stuff as well for a lot of you. You know, when I feel like a crowded relationship, I feel like some of you, this could have been like a sibling, a parent. I know that there are families out there that have a hard time respecting boundaries. You know, when someone in the family is in a romantic relationship. I've seen that in my own family before. So there could be something about family that's coming through for you. Ancestors, though, is just also talking about the need to, you know, look at your lineage. There could be an ancestral pattern that's being repeated through whatever this situation was. And going back and reflecting and looking at, okay, like, let me look at this situation that I was in. And then thinking about, okay, well, what type of situation did my parents role model for me? And then what type of situations did their parents role model for them? You can really, like when they say generational curses, or what's another word they use for it? Like ancestral wounds or patterns, like that is so real, you guys. You can learn a lot about just looking back on the various generations of your family. And you can really see like where some of the struggles can sometimes come from, whether it be in love or anything else. You guys also have the full moon here, completion, which we were getting with the Tower in the World. It's like, I think you guys are really choosing here to move away from a disastrous situation because you know that it's time to end this chapter. It's time to end this cycle. It's time to release the emotion behind it. You're going into this with a much more discerning energy this month. So let's end your reading, pile 3, by looking at this little deck to see who is the most significant person, or maybe people for you, that you're dealing with this month. So let's take a look. Who is significant to pile 2's love life this month? All right, so we've got Year of the Horse. All the different years are listed here. So these could be birth years of this person. Adaptable, loyal, courageous, ambitious, intelligent, energetic, adventurous, and strong. Let's see. We also have Year of the Dog. So this could be 2 people. Compatible with Year of the Horse. Loyal, sociable, courageous, diligent, steady, lively, adaptable, honest, and smart. I definitely am feeling the social energy with this group for pile 2. Like there's a lot of people in the space. It's like your love life could be like whatever is happening here. It feels like it's happening like in your neighborhood or in a community or in a group where like a lot of people know each other or know you and the situation. Ooh, we also have karmic coming up here. So, and we do have a feminine energy at the bottom of the deck, which could be the energy of this person or people you're dealing with, but it could also be talking about looking at the feminine line in your ancestry, your mother, your grandmothers, etc. Karmic energy is typically lesson energy. Right. So there's some sort of karmic cycle you all are closing out, some sort of lesson that you're learning through this situation. That's what the karmics do best, right? They come in, cause the chaos, but it forces us to look in the mirror, right? It forces us to look in the mirror at our own potentially toxic patterns or our own things that we need to work on in love so that we can grow and be better for ourselves and for the next connection. So very interesting, powerful month ahead for you, Pile 2. I would love to hear from you in the comments how you feel like this resonates with your life. So please let me know below. And if you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading. And I'll see you then. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. If you all picked out this little rose quartz palm stone, this will be your reading. So let's go ahead and see what's ahead for you in love this month. So we're starting off the month with past love, and then we have the mature woman. So the past is coming up for you this month, Pile 3. This could be a person from your past that's coming back into your life. This could be someone from a past life that's coming back into your life. But I'm really being drawn here to this, like, it almost looks like there's like this outer shell of the heart that's like cracked away. Like it's a broken heart, essentially. So I'm wondering if for some of you guys, the situation could be returning for repair, for mending, maybe even for some of you for closure. I know a lot of times that's why we connect with past people. Sometimes it's for closure. But with the mature woman here, I feel my Pile 3 viewers have very much grown and evolved and matured from this situation. I also feel for some of you, this person could be someone that is like well connected with these mentions of like high society, connector, socialite. This person could be someone that you're meeting in a social setting or in an affluent type of setting, maybe for some of you. But either way, I feel that you, my viewer, are taking a much more like you've grown and evolved since this past of yours. And so I feel like regardless of what it is or who it is, it's going to be different this time from your perspective at least. Like you may have a different view on it or a more mature or evolved view on it. So let's see. Let's get some tarot cards here. This King of Pentacles keeps showing himself to me. I feel for a lot of you all, this person is potentially also affluent or well-connected. At the very least, this is somebody who is like kind of a traditional masculine, provider, protector, likes to be the breadwinner type of energy, someone stable. And it's interesting that underneath of that, we have judgment in reverse, which is sometimes when we're not giving someone a second chance. So let's just see if they're meant to come out, they will. Let's see. All right. So for pile number 3, tell us what is ahead for pile 3 in love in the month of June. Excuse me. What's ahead in love for pile 3? What is this situation about? We have an 8 of Wands. We have a Sun reversed. And a Queen of Swords. We do have a Magician reversed at the bottom. So for some of you guys, I wonder if you have like accidentally manifested this person back into your life. I've heard the Magician reversed described as reverse manifestation, meaning like we repel the thing or we accidentally attract in the wrong thing. I also feel though for some of you guys, this is about your confidence because the Magician in reverse is sometimes not very confident in themselves. They haven't learned. They don't feel like they have the skills that they need to be successful. This could also be the energy of this person as well, who's not very confident in themselves. And we do have a masculine, a King of Wands reversed underneath of that, which makes me feel like this person from your past might not be very confident in themselves. They might not be ready to be in a leadership position in this connection. But that King of Pentacles was, oh my God. He really wants his presence to be known to you, pile 3. Whoever this is, I don't think that you... I feel like there's 2 people here for you guys. I think there's this past person that you guys might be potentially reconnecting with here. And I think that this person being Wands, with the 8 of Wands here, I think there's a lot of passion and chemistry in this connection, right? And it might move really fast. You might get some sort of surprising communication from them, or they may kind of blast into your life. It's a volcano, right? It's blast from the past. You might just see them. You might have great conversation. That passion, that chemistry will be there, but you've changed, right? I feel like this group is wanting that King of Pentacles, that secure energy. And I think with the Sun card being reversed here, you guys are going to see very quickly the reality of this person. When this card came out of the deck, I heard the words reality check, which I don't typically get for the Sun in reverse. What I mean by this, though, is that instead of seeing the good in this person, like maybe you always did, looking on the bright side, the optimistic side of things, I see you guys looking on the realistic side of things with this person. With the Queen of Swords being here, you see them for who they are instead of who you wish them to be. And who this person is, I feel, is someone who's not very confident in themselves, someone who's not in their power, someone who is maybe attractive and someone that you have great chemistry with, but they're not in the position where they're ready to... you see how this is like a shark fin? When I think of a shark, I think of an apex predator, right? Someone who is this creature goes after what it wants. And I don't feel like this person is doing that, you guys. I feel like this is a masculine who's kind of in their feminine energy, if you know what I mean. I know some of you will know what that means when I say that, but let's continue. What else does pile 3 need to know about their love life this month? You see how this past life relationship is popping out? Yeah, this is maybe someone you've known in another lifetime too. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. We also have heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like there is a heart-to-heart conversation that's coming with this past person. But I do feel maybe for some of you guys, this new love, I think that there is the potential for you and this old person to reconnect and rekindle an old flame. But I ultimately see it fizzling out. I ultimately see you guys taking a much more, maybe it doesn't fizzle out, but maybe it's you guys taking a more discerning approach with this person instead of just letting them sweep you up off of your feet. You're seeing them realistically, right? And I feel like for a lot of you guys, that King of Pentacles energy is someone else. I feel like the King of Pentacles energy is someone else that's around you. See, there's 2 little cherubs here. There's more than one option, I feel like, for some of you guys out there. So let's continue. Now, for others of you, maybe it's not that it's both 2 options, 2 different people, the King of Wands reversed and the King of Pentacles. For some of you guys, it could be that this person is more focused on aspects of their career than they are on the passion and the drive to connect with you in that way. They're more focused on leading in their career versus leading in a relationship, you know? There's a lot of different scenarios. All right. So tell me a little bit more about pile 3's love life during the month of June, please. We have the tree, grounding. Yes. Taking a realistic approach, because like this type of connection, it is very filled with, it's like filled with sparks, right? So I feel like you guys are going to like, of course, with the Eight of Wands, it's passion, it's excitement, it's chemistry, it's head in the clouds. It's like being in a whirlwind romance with someone. But I feel you guys have matured. Like you're going to enjoy the moment, but this is about keeping yourself rooted, keeping yourself grounded in the reality of things, being discerning about it instead of like losing control or losing yourself in it. And thinking, I think, about your future, your legacy, the roots that you've put down, and how this past person really ties into that for the better or worse. How are they impacting that? Are they here for a long time, do you think? Or not? Let's see. We also have clouds, shape-shifting. We have the fog, veiled. So there's definitely something here to see through, if you get what I mean. When I think of the clouds shape-shifting, I feel like this is giving me a couple things. Like, number one, it's that you guys have changed, right? Like you've changed. I think that you are adaptable. You know, this Queen of Swords is air energy, Gemini, very adaptable energy for some of you. You've changed. You can still fit in with this past person because they were a part of your past, or this past energy, whatever it is, but you've ultimately changed. You've shape-shifted into something else. I also think that what was I going to say? It just like flew out of my brain. I also think with the clouds that there could be an element of confusion here to see through. Maybe this person is a shapeshifter, but you see it now. You know what I mean? Like I know that this group is really smart and really discerning, and anyone who's not being themselves, like Magician reverse can also be quite manipulative, right? This is a shapeshifter. You guys are going to see right through that because you see them realistically now. So let's take a look, pile 3. Very interesting. We're going to close this reading out. I want to look to see who is the most significant person showing up for you, or people. It could be more than one. For pile 2, there was definitely more than one, which was kind of interesting. So who is the most significant person showing up in love for pile 3? In the month of June, please. Libra energy, which we have here with Queen of Swords. So this is sociable, idealistic, diplomatic, indecisive, gullible, resentful. Venus energy showing up. So I think that this person could have air energy, or they could be a Libra, but I think that this person is bringing up like the issue of values for you. What you value. How do they love versus how do you love? How do you like to be loved? Even enjoying the finer things in life with that affluent energy that was coming through. Let's see for pile 3. What else? Whoop. Hold up. Who is coming through? The most significant person for them in love this month. We have the year of the rooster. So here's all the years here this person could have been born in. Honest, energetic, intelligent, and flamboyant. Flexible, diverse, observant, confident. Okay. Let's get one more for pile 3. We also have Pisces energy. Very interesting with that like cloudy energy. Neptunian. Empathetic, intuitive, artistic, escapist, secretive, and impressionable. We do have the energy of distant here at the bottom. So this could be, with Eight of Wands, someone you have to travel to or someone that's longer distance from you. But this looks like a very interesting scenario coming up for you guys this month in love. So as always, comment below. I love hearing from you guys in the comments. How do you feel like this aligns with your situation? If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading. And I look forward to seeing you then. Bye.